All right, so the feds have come out and they have said that they are 90% sure that they're going to drop the federal funds rate in September. So what does that mean for mortgage rates now, mid-August? Well, I'll tell you. It means that rates are already moving down. We are anticipating this news, but rather than just tell you, I want to show you so you can see it with your own two eyes. So here's where interest rates are this morning. It is August 18th. You can see down below. Here's where they opened up this morning. Here's where they were last week, the week before. And so what we've seen basically in the first 18 days of August is interest rates have been hovering around the same amount. But all over the headlines, it's interest rates have hit their lowest point all year. How's that possible? Well, it's because you see this really long green candlestick. This happened on August 1st. And what happened is this is when the Fed said, we are going to lower the federal funds rate, which is not mortgage rates, federal funds rate. Go Google it or ChatGPT it. It's the rate that banks pay each other to borrow money. But because this news came out, bond investors already started reacting, which is why they started selling and buying bonds. We're seeing it in the interest rates. It's no different than the stock market. If Apple came out and said, we are going to lay off half of our workforce in September, we're not doing well, and we owned a bunch of Apple stock, what would we do today? We'd probably start selling our stock knowing that they're going to lay off half their workforce, right? It's no different with interest rates and bond investors. We know that the news is coming in September. They've actually said they plan to lower it a couple of times this year. And so investors are already responding to this news. So that's why we're seeing rates move. And I will show you, if you look at, so this is what people always ask. I actually posted this on my channels. If you had to guess which would be cheaper, a $450,000 home with a higher interest rate or a lower interest rate, but the price of the home went up, which do you think would have a monthly payment that would be cheaper? And the answer is the $450,000 home at the 6.875. And why is that? Because 5.5 million people have been pent up waiting for mortgage rates to come down. And so there's this pent up demand of people who want to buy a home but who have been waiting. And so when rates hit that 6% mark, it is expected that they're going to re-enter the market. And so what is that going to do to home prices? It's going to drive home prices up. It's not anything other than simple economics of supply and demand. And so that same $450,000 home today, same square footage, same bedroom, same bathroom, same pool or without a pool or garages, that home price is going to be driven up once we see rates come down. And so when people are like, Denise, should I wait to enter the market until rates come down? My answer is always, the price you pay for a home is permanent. The interest rate is temporary. So the goal is to get into the home at the cheapest price when competition is low. We will monitor your interest rate for you after closing. We have a rate watch program, and we can drop your rate for you at any time if and when rates come down. The key is getting into the home at the cheapest price, and then we can drop the rate. We did this for everybody who bought in 2019. We dropped their rates in 2021. And so if you were to ask a 2021 buyer what it was like to buy a home in 2021, when every house was flying off the market, you had to offer over list price, you had to waive all your inspection contingencies. It wasn't the most fun thing to do. But the 2019 buyer, they had all the options in the world. They could still get the inspection. They could negotiate with the seller. And that's the market we're in right now. You can negotiate with the seller to cover closing costs, to buy your rate down, all these things. But we're entering a time period where that window is shortening as these interest rates start to come down. So keep that in mind. If you want to re-enter the market, if you want to refresh your pre-approval numbers and just see what's out there, you know who to turn to. Turn to the nerd. That's what I'm here for.